Damn.
So,
where are we at here, Billy?
we are in Missouri.
So yeah, we took a trip down here to St. Louis Powersports. And if you guys are following the videos, you've probably seen in the last one the unfortunate events with Ticky. We don't really know too much about it, and we are going to make a video about it. He still has it.
Yeah. So yeah, it's still with us. Something with the motor let go. Timing chain was, I pulled the valve cover and the timing chain was just laying down in there, so not really sure. So that broke, and I don't know what else happened.
But yeah, we're gonna make a video about that thing, so stay tuned for that. If you're curious, probably won't tear it down just quite yet. At least I don't think.
No,
and this was kind of on the agenda. I'm sure some of you guys see this coming. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. I don't know. But this was in the plans before Ticky let go.
Yeah, I was planning on picking one up. I was actually waiting to see if a Pro XP S was going to come out soon, but it doesn't look like that. So
yeah, so that's kind of what he was holding out for. But it didn't come out, and he was pushed to get a new machine sooner than later. We've got a Moab trip coming up, creeping up pretty quick here, we hope.
Yeah.
Anyways. But yeah, out here at St. Louis Powersports, take your guys' picks in the comment below, or comment section below, on what you think. Billy's swooping. Is it a Talon? KRX? Pro XP?
Yeah, KRX.
Turbo S? Maybe Wildcat XX?
They even make those anymore?
Yeah,
maybe a Yamaha.
Yeah, I mean, it
Can't
could
forget that.
I think that ship sailed, and I think the people know.
Yeah, Yamaha sailed. It's not a Yamaha. So
No,
you guys
we'll go out and say that.
Yeah.
It's not another Yamaha.
So sorry. I have one Yamaha already, so
Yeah.
I don't need two.
They make a great machine, but they're just, in our opinion, a little bit behind.
Yeah, way behind. So.
But yeah, we'll give you guys a little spy shot. Zooming in over there, lurking.
Maybe I got a 4-seater. Maybe I got a Luxor.
Yeah, look at these things. I've never seen one of these things in person. To be honest, don't really know what it is.
I like the size of a side-by-side. I know they're like little diesels.
So anyways, we're gonna go in there and pick up the new rig and show you guys what it is. Alright, we got the new rig.
They haven't seen it yet, have they?
No, they don't know what it is.
So, a couple of you guys guessed it, but not everybody.
No.
Like I said, I was waiting for that Pro XP S, so I was going to go with 72i no matter what. And they didn't come out with it, and picked up a good deal here at St. Louis Powersports on this rig. So
yeah, they helped us out. We traveled a little bit. Not too far. If you're in the area, I'd definitely check them out. They're really cool guys in there, and I'm sure they'll cut you a good deal on them. Tell them Blown Budget Offroad sent you to see what they get for you.
They'll hook you up.
But yeah, here she is.
Yeah, so it's a 2020 Turbo S Dynamics. I figured, I was looking at the velocity, and then, you know, it's so back and forth with, you know, the suspension, I guess. Some people are like, yeah, it ain't worth it. Some say they wouldn't live without it. So I just decided I was going to do it, and I think I made the right decision so far.
Yeah, I mean,
I haven't even drove it yet, but
and yeah, like he said, I don't know what we all said in the truck before he came out here. I kind of forgot already, but you know, he was waiting on the other machine to see if something else was dropped. He was interested in a Can-am, but wanted to do different things for the channel, which is part of the reason of not getting a Can-am.
yeah, that is a big reason. I was looking at the 2020s, and I do think they're also a great machine. You know, with Justin's running, I mean, you guys have seen that thing perform, and it's been really good. And
obviously, the one thing I was going to add in there is the whole process was sped up a little bit when Ticky let go. So
yeah, that is true.
So that's why I ended up pulling the trigger on this. So yeah, it's the Dynamics 2020, and I mean, this thing looks sick.
Yeah, I'm super pumped with it. And the only reason why I was waiting for a new model, because I do like the looks of these better, but wheelbase, since I backflipped.
Oh God, oh God!
That's always been in the back of my mind ever since then. It's kind of something that's, you don't know until you do it, and it's really weird. So I was a little worried about that, but I don't know. I don't think I'll have any problems. So
no, I mean,
and this will be a great comparison to the Can-am and stuff. So you guys look forward to videos for that, because we're gonna do we'll do walk-arounds and compare, because pretty much stock for stock,
Yeah, and I mean, they're kind of the competing models.
Yeah,
so that's another reason why going 72 is cool, is to be able to really compare model differences and things like that.
Yeah, I really wanted the stability too of the 72 after watching him, and like we were on,
and like straddling ruts and stuff.
Yeah, when we were on No Business, you guys haven't seen the video. Oh yeah, you have.
Yeah, they have seen it now. Bear with us, guys. I get behind on these videos, so sometimes we think that things are in the future, but they're really not. So I mean, I don't know.
Stick with us.
Yeah, just stay with us. We're learning here.
So going up that at the end, I don't know if it was on film or not. I think it might have been, but there was like a really long, like off camber kind of on the side of the hill and a turn, and Ticky was just three-wheeling, and it was super scary because I thought I was just going to roll off the mountain when he went through it, and it was just completely settled.
Yeah, exactly.
So just that extra width really helps in ruts, and I mean just anything really. I mean width helps and hurts, I guess, but majority I think it's going to be for the good.
Yeah, I mean, take your pick your poison. If you're skinny, you're going to fit between things that you might have to crawl over, but if you're wide, you have more stability and you can straddle more things. I mean, it's all, take it for what it's worth. In our case, I went 72, and it only makes sense to go the same for comparison reasons.
Any regrets though?
I don't. I mean, there's never been somewhere that I haven't made it. Sure, maybe there was a few times where I struggled because I had to go over said boulder that you drove next to, but I mean, I don't regret it one bit. The stability is there, I mean, it's sick. So just our 2 cents, but
yeah, and we were just in Taka, so you guys know that, you've seen the videos, and that was probably the tightest trees we've ever really encountered on trails. I mean, it was 2 ruts through the woods, and you were snaking through it all.
Yeah.
And him with a longer wheelbase, 72 wide, didn't have any issues. Or even I had to back up a couple times and make a turn with the YXZ because it has less steering.
Yeah,
and
right.
I'm 64 wide.
Which that's something I'm curious about too. I'm sure a lot of you guys might know, maybe you don't, I don't know. We don't know, but as far as like steering radius, like how sharp this turns compared to the Can-am and stuff. And yeah, I mean, it'd just be cool to compare machines. And there's really nothing against like the KRX and the Talon and the Wildcat, all that kind of stuff, but I don't know, just wanted to get the 2, in our opinion, front-running machines.
Yeah, horsepower. It's not that we really use it all the time, but
there is times when you need horsepower,
I've never owned a CVT machine though either. I mean, Ticky was my first side-by-side I've ever bought, and it's been a great machine, don't get me wrong.
Rest in peace.
And I love it for the shifting and stuff, but for what we kind of transformed into what we're doing now, where we're going traveling so much and we're rock crawling and all this, I don't think you can beat really a CVT machine in that kind of riding.
Yeah.
And watching him being controlled and picking a line, I can't even stop on the hill, otherwise I'm screwed.
Right.
I'm just, bashing through it at 10 miles an hour. It'd be nice to stop and regroup if I get wild,
Yeah, unless a machine like the YXZ, where it's, a normal transmission, non-CVT, had like low, and it was geared low enough with a high range, similar to the Talon. That's what intrigues me about the Talon, is the fact that it is low and high, but then the Talon's just, lower powered, and with the turbo kit and everything, you're getting up there in money if you're doing all that. So I don't know, this is the route we went. Obviously there's a million different ways you could go.
Yeah, these are also, they're pretty proven.
Yeah.
I mean, the motors and turbos and all that between Can-am, Polaris, the transmissions are good. Front diffs are, good. It's, it's a mystery with the new machines. you know, this wasn't cheap, and you know,
yeah, that's a big thing.
I had to work hard for this thing. You know, I paid, you know, with my own money to buy this. You know, but it's, you know,
it's hard to buy something that's unproven.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
Where these are proven to be a stout rig, and you guys are definitely going to see every step of the way what we break. We're going to tell you exact what axles, what suspension, everything we're running. So if you guys are running Polaris or Turbo S, there's going to be no mysteries on what this machine is running.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I think we're going to get this thing loaded up and get headed back home. So this is the first moment of Ticky 2.0.
Dude, it doesn't tick.
Oh my god, this thing's quiet. We're gonna have to do a valve adjustment, get her nice and loose.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna know what to do with myself when I'm editing these videos and it's not just ticking.
We got a warning.
Warning. Look at this bougie thing. This thing's sick, I'm happy for you. I think you'll love it. I think no matter what machine you went with, you'd love it. Do you even know what you're doing in there?
I don't. I don't know why it's white now.
Yeah, maybe taking care of us out here. You got a full tank of gas even?
Well, I'll go take a stroll around the parking lot.
Yeah, show the peeps what this thing can do.
I don't even know what to do. It's so weird.
Ooh. How do you think about that power?
Got a little turbo lag, but it's gonna be weird to get used to. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's gonna be some taking used to. That's for sure.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It feels like a rocket ship.
We're gonna get this thing strapped on and hit the road.
Bad?
No. Well, we made it back. That was a long day. Long, boring day to arrive back at the same location.
So weird.
This isn't ticky.
I'm pumped. I don't know what anything does, but it's sick. Let's see where we're at. Here we are. Oh, do there have trails right there? Dude, it's bong.
That's bong, yeah.
Oh, yee, dude, that's so
We're gonna
rad.
have to go shred that one day. You guys see those there? Alright, let's see what this thing can do. I spy it, dude. She's up to top.
Yeah, she been.
This thing bark or what? Those things are pretty loud for stock. Oh god, I was just filming nothing. Sorry guys. You're bad. Dude, you got the mullet on full force.
She was whipping. This thing's sick.
How was it? Rocket ship or what?
Yeah, I feel like I'm traveling through time. Through the Ticky.
Dude, Ticky's tired, okay?
We're in sport mode.
Put that thing in sport.
Damn it.
That thing barks, dude.
Does it?
Yeah, it's loud. Send it. Out here in the streets of Mexico. Jesus. course in Mexico. Dude, how was your first laps in Mexico?
I'm in love. I needed this.
This thing's sick.
Good for a rip. I want to hear it. I think she's warmed up now.
Yeah, she's probably plenty warm. Alright guys, so there it is. This pretty much wraps up the video. Get some final words out of Billy. I don't know if he's pretty speechless over here with the power, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I pretty much am. But, yeah, I mean, we'll do like a walk around more probably.
I mean, you guys, this isn't the last you'll see of it.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
I'm hoping it'll be around a while. And, Ticky's still with us, so.
Yeah, we're going to do a video on that. Tell its current state and plans for it, or who knows, really. At this point, but this is here, so
yeah, I needed a new wheels. I've had Ticky for 3 years, so it was time. So yeah, I hope you guys don't hate on it too much. I know everybody wanted me to get something else, but you know, it's a lot of money. So.
Yeah, so I mean, you guys know how it is.
Yeah, and we want to compare, you know, kind of between this and the Can-am and stuff. They're 72 wide, and that's what I think a lot of the world's going to nowadays. And you know, just for the plushness, and everything's beefed up on this, and you know, the diff's better. And
so for those of you guys out there, you know, that may not be too up to date on like all the Polarises and stuff and how they've changed, you know, I for one had a 18 turbo, and I'll just throw this in there quick, like all the A-arms and everything, even though it's like the same chassis, kind of like the same platform, like all the A-arms and stuff, I mean, they're beef on this thing, which I'm really impressed with that compared to like the old 64 wide machines. Like, it seems like they're smaller. I never bent one on mine, but we didn't ride as hard as we do now. And you know, I'm sure high clearance stuff is still a very good idea on this machine, but I do think like it would last a long time if you didn't want to spend the money and touch that kind of stuff. Whereas the Can-am, I mean, you know, obviously I'm comparing it to that because I was between this machine and a Can-am when I bought mine. And the lower A-arms, I mean, they're weak, you know. I haven't bent one yet, but they look really weak. Everybody says stories about them, so I don't know. It's cool to see the suspension come stock, like looking beefy like that. The radius rods, if you guys follow the channel, you know that I bent one first ride out, and these are definitely beef compared to that. Granted, this is all size. Like, I get smaller stuff could be made out of thicker metal. Like, these could be made thin for all we really know. We don't know how strong they are, but it seems beefier. And they're like real high clearance, which this Billy will chime in on. I'm not positive between the suspension components as far as radius rods and A-arms from the velocity to the dynamics.
So I believe A-arms and trailing arms and everything are the same, but it does have the high clearance rear radius rods. I know that the velocity does not come with high clearance radius rods because I was looking into it pretty heavy. And like other things of why I didn't choose a velocity over this is just basically the technology and the suspension and stuff. I mean, it's just a bunch of little things that we'll probably touch on in another video of why I chose this machine over anything else. But I think for, you know, most average consumers that this thing's built really well and you wouldn't have many issues with it at all. Obviously we ride a little harder than most people, but so I'm sure I'll break stuff, but I mean, you guys will be all on for that journey as well, so I'm pretty pumped. I couldn't be more happy with it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy. It almost makes me wonder if I made the wrong decision, but you know, you just don't know, really. The one thing that obviously Can-am has over this, in my opinion, is it comes with a lot better skid plates.
Yeah,
the skid plates are pretty poor, pretty thin on this.
And they're not even full. I mean, there's like this is just like the floorboard right there.
Yeah.
So it definitely needs stuff like that if you're going to be riding it hard.
Yeah, or at least rock crawling, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But the suspension, I mean, that's a whole nother, you know, the technology in the suspension. I mean, the Can-am rides extremely well, so I can't complain about that at all. But it'll be cool to have these two rigs on the channel and compare them, and I don't know. It should be good for the channel. I know a lot of the YXZ guys aren't going to like this, but you know, it is what it is. And moving forward, we hope you guys stick with us. And And you know, YXZs won't definitely be gone from the channel. We ride with them a lot. You know, Josh still has his. Still have Ticky for now. We don't know the fate of that. We still got to dig into that thing and see what's going on. But this obviously isn't going to be the end of the machine that you see. We're going to do videos. We're going to do a video coming up on like why he went with the Turbo S. It's kind of similar to the same video. And we should really stop filming out here because these cars are loud, I know. But it's so dark over there. But anyways, we did a video on why I chose a Can-am, and a lot of you guys thought it was like me apologizing. It really wasn't. Don't really care. I mean, I picked the machine I did, but I do know a lot of people out there are in the search of machines, and you know, we've done a lot of research.
Yeah, a real lot.
And know a lot about each machine and differences between them all and different models and stuff like that. So that's kind of why we're doing it. We're doing it to share, you know, the knowledge with you guys, and I know a lot of you guys are going to be wondering why we chose this stuff. Some of you guys are going to hate it, whatever. You know, I had a lot of hate on that video. It was pretty stupid, all things considered. But I don't really give a crap, to be honest. And I know a lot of you guys liked it, and we're curious to hear, like, the backstory of why I chose what I did, you know? So that's just my take on it. I think I was just going to mention one more thing in this video. So for anybody that may be new here, probably not, I don't know, but I think he's planning on leaving the drivetrain mostly stock for now to kind of feel out the machine.
Yeah. Everything's going to stay radius rods, A-arms, axles, and I'm going to run it. I'm going to do some other things like a skid plate and stuff, which you'll see later on. But
maybe some tie rods.
Yeah, I probably will do those right away.
Those look a little...
Yeah, they look a little hairy up there.
Yeah,
but,
so I mean,
but we want to see what it'll do. You know, stock, because he ran his stock, obviously bent the rear radius rod right off the bat, so then he replaced them, you know, and then you guys followed us through that journey. So I'm going to kind of try to do the same with this. You know, I don't want to go full build right away.
I'm sure there'll be like a lot of accessories, but as far as like axles, I don't know what spares you're going to buy.
Yeah, that's still a mystery.
But I do think at least he's going to run these stock ones till he breaks, you know, so like even if he's got different axles as spares, like we could at least see like what made it break.
Yeah,
you know what I mean,
how they last, and how, I mean, just basically how it takes a punishment that we do.
Yeah, which I do think, you know, a lot of people that may be searching for a Turbo S would want to know. You know, they may not want to know what a full built one can handle unless they plan on full building them, which I'm sure one day this will be there. You know, a lot of you guys have been wondering why Ticky hasn't seen much love lately. I mean, this is why, you know. So it's hard to throw money at something that...
Well, it's hard to build a machine, too, that they just don't have the backing for. I mean, that's pretty much one of the biggest reasons. I would have went full build on that thing a long time ago, but it just doesn't offer anything. You can put RCVs in it, but I blow the diff, you know?
Yeah, every ride, I'm sure. If the axles don't give, the diff's going to go. I mean, that's a whole other topic.
Yeah.
But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you stick with us. Got some things going on with Monster Z soon, and that'll definitely still be around. I guess that's all I'll really say about that. I guess you just have to stay tuned to find out. So
yeah,
thanks for watching.
Thank you guys. If you haven't subscribed, please do. We got a Polaris now, so for all you Polaris fans.
Yeah, share with your Polaris buddies who might have thought we were idiots because we're out here hawking YXZs. And
yeah,
we've got comments that these can drive up stuff in two-wheel drive that the YXZs go up in 4. So
yeah,
we're gonna have to try that out, you know.
We'll give her a go. But I'm in a rubber band machine now, so I apologize to my YXZ fans.
I'm no longer the rubber band man.
Yeah. Okay, another quick thing too, because this video will be the first one out. We're looking for names.
Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about that.
This thing, I don't know. I
had 2 suggestions. Drop them in the comments below if you like them. I thought Ghost was cool, because it's like the Ghost Gray.
Yeah, it's Ghost Gray.
And then I thought not Trader 2.0, you know, that's an option, but not a very good one. I thought Ticky 2.0, but it doesn't tick, so.
Yeah, I haven't adjusted the valves yet, so I mean, I could make it tick.
Yeah. I'm just have to put like a card in your, you know, like a bicycle and the spoke of the wheel. So it's like.
Yeah, right on put it in the A-arm and hits the tire. So yeah, I mean, let us know what you think. I'm pretty open to suggestions because I'm not really sure right now. So
that's all we got for you guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.